We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank
you. Hi, and welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, a new podcast starring Paul Smith and Joe Granelli. Follow us at tugayspod on Instagram. New episodes every Friday. We hope you enjoy. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, joyous Kwanzaa, blessed solstice to all of our tuggers and tuggettes out there.
L'chaim for Hanukkah, right?
There you go. Yeah, happy Hanukkah.
Do you remember? Okay, whatever. Do you remember that commercial? I think it was T-Mobile, and it was all the holidays combined, and it was Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
No.
Okay,
but where's the solstice?
I don't know. Is
that all our Wiccans
is that
out
a religion?
There? It's a
kind of.
It's
some
a
people
holiday.
are.
Yeah, because it's for Wiccans.
The winter. That's the shortest day of the year.
Right.
Right?
So
anyway, hi, welcome to our holiday being politically correct episode.
I know, and some of us are drinking kava because, in our last episode we had Molly and Billy for our wine episode, and Molly
it's the producers are drinking kava.
Most of the producers.
The
talent is not.
Yes.
We're water drinkers.
I was going to say talent, but I didn't want to.
But yeah. So if you listen to our last episode, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, come on, be our insiders.
So Joe, how are you? How was your week?
I am good. I actually told you this right when I saw you, but I feel like this week has been a long week, even though it's not been a long week because it's still only been 7 days since I saw you last. But I just feel like work, again, the end of the year, I've said this in like 17 episodes now. We don't even have that many, but that's how much I've said it. Is very, very, very busy. But for the first time this past weekend, I played my Nintendo Switch, and I know Paul's like, oh, what? You perked up. So I bought a Nintendo Switch last Christmas for myself, and then I played Pokemon. I know. I bought myself a Switch, but then 2 weeks later I put it away. And it hasn't. Yeah, when I went to go play, it was dead because it wasn't charged. But anyway, so I was like, well, I don't know what I'm like, might as well try it. And then I downloaded Kirby, the Kirby Star Allies or something.
Oh, yeah.
Don't recommend. Even though it was super fun. It was $60, but it was a 2-day. It was a 2-day game. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I was like, great, that was $30 for a day. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was fun. But now I got a new game, and I'm kind of getting back into I'm a gamer now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a gamer.
You're a gamer.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That one.
So which one are you playing?
So I'm playing, I don't know the title, but it's got the word Phoenix in it, and it's like Immortal Phoenix or something.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to check it. But it's cool because it's like, it's Greek gods and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely more than a 2-dayer. Because I've had it for 2 days and I'm not beating it yet. So it's got some staying power. So I played the Kirby one. And then also you got cookies from our friend Andrew, who we had on the podcast for the fandom episode. And they were Mariah Carey cookies.
Yes.
And they were so good. So
because we all watched the Mariah Carey Christmas special, which was amazing. I will give her props.
I watched it on my lunch break.
For her.
And I was having a blast because and I'm like, wait, is this green screen? Or is it backup lighting? But I was for it.
Well, you know what? The production value was amazing. And
oh yeah.
I even was like, girl, but that corset she had on in the beginning on that tracksuit, I was like, can you even breathe, girl?
It was like Violet Chachki.
Yeah. And then I kept asking Andy, I'm like, do you think she has a breastplate on? Because I
think those are real.
I know, but I was just like, okay, you paid for them, girl. Put them out there.
Well, yeah. Well, and I think you have I don't know how she was singing. I obviously had to have been pre-recorded, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't live singing, but yeah, it was good.
The whistle-tone duet, I was all for it.
Me too.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. I know. I was I think it was a Friday. Yeah. Or maybe, because I was working and I'm like, well, I'm going to take my lunch break or whatever. And then I watched it and it's perfect. It was only 45 or so minutes. And that's perfect for my attention span.
But also, poor J-Hud, because, Jennifer Hudson, she didn't have anything to do with that song.
I know. And then it was Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey were just killing it.
Yeah.
But Jennifer Hudson is, she's a Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't need to prove herself. So we got these cookies.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm already sidetracked.
Because you can order them from like Grubhub or Postmates or something like that.
I think DoorDash. Well, because Andrew texted me and asked me for my address.
Oh.
And I always get weary when people do that. But also, I don't know.
It's that time of year where people want to send you like a Christmas card.
Well, you never know what people are going to send you. And then he's like, don't worry about it. You'll find out in a little bit. And then he texted you and
it was
me
like a stripper.
Group. I would gladly accept that. I mean, I got dog food delivered to me today, but, you know, take your wins and losses. But then he was like, oh, you're going to get this through DoorDash. And I was like, well, I can come pick them up. But apparently you can't order them only through DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what you're saying is it's like, whatever the
a third party
service is, they're only available through that, and they were tasty.
Yeah,
did you eat them better? Did you eat them the next day though?
I haven't.
They did not have staying power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they I think probably were packaged a day or two before because they got solid, and I was fine with that because I'm like I don't turn down a cookie, you know. I take all cookies, you know. So, but they were definitely, there was a crunch to them. They would have been nice dipped in some milk.
I mean, hey, you know what? Girl is like gonna capitalize on this season as much as she
100%.
can. You know, like I am not mad at you for doing that.
No, not at all. I mean, she's obviously a millionaire, but every time Christmas time
get your
around,
cookies through those cookies.
Oh yeah,
girl. Okay.
Yes. So that was me. What about you?
You know, work has been crazy because the end of the year, just like you, people are trying to use up the last of their remaining with their dental insurance and stuff like that. So, and we had our Santa event. You know, we had like very social distant, and we only had one office at a time, but it went great.
What does that mean?
Because
what was your Santa event?
It was everybody, like we invited one office at a time. They had to RSVP. We let one family in from that office into the office area to get their picture taken with Santa.
Oh,
and then move on.
Okay.
So if they wanted to take their masks off to have a picture with Santa, they had to hold their breath.
No way.
Nobody could breathe.
How did you like regulate that?
It's like, okay, the photographer's ready. So 1, 2, 3, take your mask off, hold your breath.
But how would you smile while holding your breath?
Yeah.
I guess I just did.
Yeah, exactly. You just did it.
I mean, if you're...
Can you rub your head and pat your stomach?
No,
I can't. Pat your head and rub your tummy?
I can't. Yeah, I cannot. I mean, what do you feel like it was safely executed?
Yeah, I do think it was like safely executed. And everybody had a good time. Okay. We had a really good system for it and everything. So there wasn't a lot of like crossover and stuff. So that went good. I'm going to do a couple of PSAs here right now. First off, it is that time of year. So people, if you are having stuff sent to your house, please make sure you're there to get it. Or make sure you have a system with your friends where you can call them and say, hey, something's just been delivered to my house. Can you go grab it?
Package thieves are everywhere.
Or if you are, if somebody's working from home, have it sent to their house and then you can pick it up later if you can't be at home.
There's so many packages in my mailroom area and I'm like, oh.
Or if you're ordering it from Amazon,
Sponsorized.
But then again, maybe I buy from Amazon, so I make it sound like
I'm getting an Amazon package tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I got one today too.
Set it to a locker. Because I was driving through my neighborhood and I saw somebody who was like eyeballing somebody's package on their porch. And I just happened to look over and I thought it was a little weird. So I circled back around and it looked like the guy was going up to the porch to take the package. And I beeped my horn and kind of looked at him. And then he kind of backed away and just walked off. And I'm like...
You're saving the... city.
Okay, but I love this because it made me laugh because I could hear him saying it in his voice because, you know, Andrew has that very southern drawl and he's such a great guy and I love him. Shout out to Andrew, Moments by Drew on Instagram.
Is that his handle? He changed it, I thought.
Yeah, he changed it. It's Moments by Drew.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was for a minute. It was something different.
But I posted something on Facebook and then he's like, and I told him the story and he's like, she is doing God's work out there on the streets. and I could hear him in his southern drawl.
She is doing God's work in the streets. Oh.
It's true. I could not stop laughing about this last night when he posted it. It was hilarious.
And then he always is like, you right. We love you, Andrew. We miss you. We should have him back on.
Yeah. So there's my first PSA. The other one is, you know, Christmas time is such a great time. I love Christmas. Andy loves Christmas and everything, but not, and especially right now, people can't be with the ones that they love. So if you are battling with mental illness, thoughts of suicide, anything, and you don't have the kind of support that you need, please, please, please reach out to the National Suicide Hotline. That phone number is 1-800-273-8255, and we'll post it on our Instagram. It's just so important for people to have someone to talk to.
Absolutely.
And being someone who has dealt with depression and suicidal thoughts and having attempted it myself, I know and understand how difficult it can be. And especially this time of year, how much more amplified it is. And then add in the fact that we're dealing with a pandemic
still,
and, you know, so it's like, it's a lot of things built right on top. It's like an onion. There's just layers here.
We
it's
got
like
Shrek.
Shrek is like an onion.
Jinx.
This is like an onion.
We have a lot of Shrek references in this podcast.
It's true.
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
I do love a good Shrek. But you make a good point. I think that right now, a lot of people aren't going to be able to gather with the people that they love. So, you know, reach out and make changes to what you would normally do. Like if you're not going home, maybe do a Zoom or something, you know, go with your bubble with whoever you're comfortable with. And or absolutely ask help for sure. Yep.
I love calling it a pod.
What? That's what they call it?
Like some people call it a pod, some people call it a bubble. Like a pod.
Like an iPod?
No. So
like no, we're not doing an iPod.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
All right, everyone. So it is our holiday Christmas
Kwanzaa
episode.
Yes, we have to find the video. Like it was a really good video. I think it was T-Mobile, and I think it was claymation, or maybe not. Maybe I'm like screwing it all together.
Maybe you are.
Probably. Also, my mom was telling me that they already did all the Christmas movies, all the claymation ones. They're already done on the TV. They already aired all of them. Year Without a Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Snowman Guy, Frosty the Snowman, Snowman guy. Yeah, and I'm sad because I love all of those.
But you can find them on like stream them. Yeah, like a friend of ours sent us their Christmas card, and their Christmas card, our friends Jackson and Sean, you know them from the chorus.
Sure. I'm nodding,
They sent us a picture because Artie was supposed to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Jackson was Yukon Jackson, and Sean was
Is he the
Sean the Snowman.
The axe picker guy?
Yes.
Oh, my favorite is when they cry. Not like because I love sadness, but the tears on the claymation.
When they come.
They just appear, and then they popple down or whatever. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the picture now.
It's cute.
Oh my gosh, okay.
They're like a cute little couple. I love them.
It. Yeah, so unrelated, but well, kind of related. Yeah, anyway.
But you know what? I like those movies, but then I have to be in the specific mood
for
them.
They're terrible, but you need to be, it's so like, is it like a Friday night or like a Saturday night?
I think you have to be high to watch those.
Probably.
Or some kind of altered state.
Yeah, well, I'm always in an altered state, maybe. Alternate carbon. Isn't that a thing?
Altered carbon is I
didn't watch it.
Television show.
I watched the first episode. I'm like,
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Year Without a Santa Claus and all those are still available for stream.
Well, but like, you know, we're seeing a lot of like Netflix originals for like Christmas movies and stuff like that, and even shows like, because I told you about Lily and Dash.
Yes, I loved it.
Which was amazing, and it was like Christmas based and stuff, and I loved the pacing of it, and it was just a great little like young adult kind of movie.
I know, just like us.
Like show. I'm sorry, show.
Yeah, we're so young adult.
I know.
That's where we shop in the book section or the bookstore. Isn't that a section? Young adult.
Yeah. It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But also like right now, on Netflix, we have like Sugar Rush Christmas. I love all these like baking shows.
Have you been watching the Christmas cookie competition?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know what channel it's on, but I have Sling.
Like Food Network or something?
I think it's on the cooking channel.
Oh, okay.
So, but I have Sling TV, and it has...
If you want to sponsor us, Sling.
Oh, please do it.
We're slingers.
Ooh, we're tugging and slinging. I mean, you do your thing. But I was just, you know, flipping through the channels or whatever, and then there was this Christmas cookie thing. I'm like, might as well just put it on. And it's actually really fun.
Okay.
Because you have, I think, 5 or 6 people.
Right.
And there's only one episode and all of them compete. So you have, I think, 5, I think it's 5 people. They get rid of 2 and then it's down to 3 and then they do the 1.
Yeah.
But it's so good. Definitely watch it. Christmas cookie competition challenge.
Well, the cool thing is if you go on Hulu, they have a whole holiday section and then they break it down even by like holiday episodes. So I can watch only the holiday episodes from like Bob's Burgers.
Oh, wow.
The ones from like Superstore. I made Andy watch the Barry Manilow episode of Will and Grace from like the first run of Will and Grace.
I don't remember.
It's called Fanilow, and he was like, "Why do you know the worst of this entire episode?" Because like my favorite part of that is like, when Karen is sitting there in the line and she's like, "This is so and so. She's a Fanilow," and then Jack's there and she goes, "This is Jack. He's a fagalo."
I love that show.
I do too.
But Superstore, did you hear it's done after this season?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I don't know what the specifics are, but...
Okay. But you know what's coming back on New Year's Day, though, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Please tell the children.
Oh my God, RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay.
And gentlemen.
On New Year's Day.
Oh, New Year, new queens.
New Year, new queens.
New Year, new us. New Year, new great possibilities. RuPaul's Drag Race. Pandemic is done.
Yeah, right.
But not a good thing in the new year. My health insurance deductible goes back to 0 and I have to max it out if I use anything.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I have health insurance. #blessed.
Yeah. All right. So those of you who follow us on Instagram at tugayspod.
Woo woo. Plug it in.
Know that we had a poll recently.
What kind of poll?
Okay. Slide down those polls.
Oh, a stripper poll?
So we had a couple polls on like Christmas things.
Oh,
that
yeah?
people
Like a North Pole?
Unless it's curved and then it's a South Pole.
I mean, you could curve north. Oh, curving south feels like that would be kind of...
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Maybe a west curve?
It's going northwest.
Show us the direction.
Are we going that way?
Guide us with your light.
So, one of the things was, okay, so eggnog.
Are we going to answer the questions?
Yeah, so how did you answer? Do you like eggnog? Like yum or gross?
So, growing up, yes. We had eggnog like every year. It just came, and it comes in like the Lucerne carton, the brand Lucerne at like Safeway and Vons.
Right.
So we would always get it, but I haven't had eggnog in I don't know how long. And I've never had homemade eggnog either. So only the factory made, the mass produced eggnog.
Right.
That comes in the refrigerated section. So I would say yes.
Okay.
Sure.
See, I don't like it, and I don't know, and like I never have. Andy likes it, so he likes to have a little bit of it.
It's very
Christmas
custardy.
time. Yeah, so I am not a huge fan, and and it's like a texture thing. It's also the name of it. I'm like, eggnog just doesn't.
Isn't it like egg yolk? Like egg yolk milk?
I think so. Like I don't know, but it's weird. It's like there's a dessert.
Thick.
There's a dessert in Philippines called halo halo.
Okay.
And I'm not a fan of that either.
Oh, okay.
And it's like coconut milk and ice and
it's coconut
beans and
beans?
Yeah, it's beans.
What kind of beans? Like
it's like red sweet beans or something like that. I don't know. The Filipinos are weird. It's mabuhay. And to all of my Pinays and Pinoys out there, I didn't mean to offend you, but I don't like halo halo.
We love it. We love your food.
So I'm a gross. I think that's gross.
Oh, were the options yes and gross?
Yum or gross.
Okay, what did the people say?
So 45% said yum, 55% said gross.
I feel like that's a pretty even divide.
Yeah, I mean it was our second closest race.
Oh.
Our closest race was, do you open a gift on New Year's Eve?
New Year's? Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. I'm jumping ahead. Do you open a gift on Christmas Eve?
I don't.
No? Okay, because see, when I was growing up, that was always a thing. Like, you could open up one gift, but my mom had to select it.
Oh.
And it couldn't be that large of a gift. So you got to open up something. And I know a lot of people do this, and it's usually like like pajamas for the kids to sleep in that night.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
cute.
Yeah, it's like something simple or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if it came from somebody from far away or something like a family member or something like that, that's what they got to open.
So you did that growing up?
Yes. So we did do a small gift and stuff.
Okay.
We don't do that now. Andy and I don't do that right now.
Yeah. I don't either.
I always
never
like,
done it.
can I open up one? And he's like, do you really want to? And I'm like, so he like throws it back at me and I'm like, no, you're right. I don't want to.
I guess I'll wait approximately 12 hours.
Like, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump off too?
No, I wouldn't be hanging with people that jump off bridges.
But our the poll came out. 49% said yes.
Oh, wow.
51% said no. So super close.
That's almost a tie.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, you do math, girl. Look at you.
I know. If you move the 1 and then subtract a 0 and then move it over, it's a 50-50.
Okay. Like an election. Super
like
close.
Election?
Like the 49 and 51%.
Well, no, because they did the recounts and then they actually found that Biden had more votes, so it's not as close as originally thought.
I know.
Yeah, take that, Trump.
Take it.
As you're listening to our podcast.
Oh my God, he's going to tweet about us. I would love
that. Listen to this podcast. I'm like,
he's an idiot. Or how he talks.
Yeah, I can't do it. Trevor Noah does a good impression of him.
Okay, so this one I'm not a huge fan of, but I love the memes that it creates, is Elf on the Shelf. Now, how do you feel about that? Or do you have any feelings at all about it?
I've never done the Elf on the Shelf. Ever.
No?
Nope. I know that my cousin Val's family does it.
Okay.
Or maybe that's hiding something during Halloween. I don't know.
I hide something during Halloween, but
they like oh, you hiding that thing, right? No, they I think that's Halloween where they hide like a witch in like the closets or whatever and like scare the family members. But I think they do Elf on the Shelf. Okay. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan.
I'm not a huge fan. We didn't do it as a thing.
This is a newer thing, right?
It's been around for a while.
Okay.
But like it's gotten this huge following now because people make fun of it. Like,
yeah.
Because one of my favorites is RuPaul on a U-Haul. And then like somebody did Biden on a Trident.
Oh, it's just anything that rhymes.
Yeah, it's just anything that rhymes together. You know.
Oh my God.
I think that's hilarious.
Like Paul on a call. That's stupid.
Well, I was like,
that's
actually,
now.
Funny thing, and I'll put this up on Instagram, is I do have a picture of me when I visited last year, visited my sister at the Gaylord Rockies in Denver.
What? The what?
The Gaylord Rockies.
I don't know her. Gaylord Rockies? What's that?
Anywhere I am is Gaylord. Okay, but anyway, so they have this amazing, like, they made, part of their lobby restaurant area, like their common area, into like a giant living room.
Oh, wow.
And they have this amazing, like, I don't know how big it is. It's giant fireplace in the lobby near it. And so I took a picture because I'm like tiny and it's like 50 feet tall or something like that. And you got me and I'm in there and we posted it and I go, Paul on a wall. Forget Elf on the Shelf. It's Paul on a wall.
Oh my God. Wow. We're seeing a picture of it.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I know.
Wow.
And the wall's big too. So anyway. But yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. But
what did our fans say?
So our fans said that it was either nice or evil. 23% said that the Elf on the Shelf was nice, and 77% said it was evil.
I mean, our producer pulled up a picture. It's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of dolls.
Oh, okay.
No.
Like, not even the Pussycat dolls?
No, they're real things, like real people. But these elf, like they're so creepy. Like, I feel like that'd be in like a Christmas horror movie where the Elf on the Shelf is there and like you see the eyes move and then it's like Chucky.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm dead.
Wow.
I know, right?
Okay. Let's move
unpack
on.
That.
So the last one, poll-wise, is fruitcake. How do you feel about fruitcake?
No.
Why?
Nope. Wait, actually, I think we put it in bread pudding. No, that's panettone.
I think that's close because that's like the Italian version of fruitcake.
Yeah, you got a panettone.
Yeah. So, I'd love to try that in a bread pudding.
It's really, yeah. Oh, I mean, we'll get to it, but we do traditions, and that's one thing that we have every year. But,
okay.
Regular
Are you going to bring
fruitcake,
me some of that home from when you go up north?
It'll probably be bad. I can get my grandpa's recipe, and then I'll put it as I'll have Siri remind me.
Okay.
Because as we know, I am the worst. Remind me to watch Casey Musgrave's Christmas special. I watched it.
Did you watch it? It was so good, right?
It was cute.
I love it. It was cute, but I love
the stage thing was super.
Oh,
awesome.
I know, right?
Like when they zoomed out, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute.
It's all
is this
one
edited?
place.
Yeah, and they have real live people.
Yeah,
like real people are watching a live show
of her doing it. Like her band is playing live, she's singing live,
cool. And the guests and everything. It was cheesy. It was campy.
I love Zooey
it.
Deschanel. Her voice and Casey Musgrave's voice sound really good together.
Yeah, and Zooey Deschanel. What's the band that she's in?
She's she is the she and she and him.
Yeah. They have a very good.
They have a good Christmas album too.
Yeah, the song that I like is "I'll Be Home for Christmas" by them. I think.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. Yep.
Oh, Cooper. Hi.
Cooper has things to say too. So yeah, I think it's evil. Elf on the Shelf is evil.
We were talking about fruitcake. We already went past Elf on the
Shelf. Still triggered by the freaky elf.
But you don't like fruitcake?
No, but I like bread pudding. So I think if you can oh my gosh, it's like a chop challenge. Like if you can repurpose this fruitcake into something, then
yes.
Have you ever done that?
Let's do it.
Have you ever done like a chop challenge?
So when I was in culinary school, and some of the listeners out there will know this because they went to culinary school with me, we did do that in our regions class. So I was like, for the final week, I was like, oh, why don't we do like a chop challenge? You like give us the ingredients, and we don't even know what it's going to be, and like everybody has to come up with something.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we did, and our group came in like 4th out of 6.
Okay. Hey, that's not bad.
We didn't come in last.
Those are so difficult because I mean, if it were fruitcake, they would give you fruitcake, anchovies, and then glue. It'd be like, make something out of it.
Yeah. And
then you're like, I made this fruitcake reduction with an anchovy demi-glaze and also a bechamel of glue drizzled over the top, and then that's deep fried.
Well, the good thing is that I think it was like Hawaiian or like Hawaii with the region. So it was like perfect for me. Okay. And I still ended up 4th and I was so mad. Hey. But that's always what happens when you say, oh, this week was made for me. Whenever you hear somebody say that on one of those shows.
Yeah. Or they get eliminated. Oh, this is my challenge. Famous last words. And then they get sent home.
True.
And they get sent home.
See, now I'm a fan of fruitcake as long as it's done right. Like I think for most people, they're so used to that like block that you get.
Oh, it's never done right when you buy it from the store.
Right.
But do you make a fruitcake?
Oh, well, I am a fruitcake.
I know, but can you make yourself?
I haven't made a fruitcake myself, but I've had other people make it, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. So 26% of our listeners were like, yes, I like fruitcake. And then 74% said no, because I am one.
I would have said that.
And then we had everybody like tell us like what is their favorite holiday movie.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot on here.
I have a couple. Oh gosh. Okay, go ahead.
So our Instagram followers were like, Love Actually.
Can we get into that?
Okay.
Wait, which one's that one?
You want to get into it, but you don't know which one it is?
No. Is that the one where it's like the guy with it's the British one,
signs,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen it.
You've never seen Love Actually?
No, because it's so hyped. It's kind of Love Actually is to you as Hocus Pocus is me. Why do you hate Hocus Pocus? There's love in there. But I don't like Love Actually. I like The Holiday.
Okay.
I love The Holiday.
You know, I haven't watched it in a long time.
You should watch it now.
And I think I will watch it again. But like, I love Love Actually, even though it's very problematic, like with the whole like guy who's best friend and he loves his best friend's wife. And then there's the whole thing with like finding out that, one of the characters is cheating on his wife and she finds out, but that's like the best.
Aren't there like 6 plot lines that you have to follow?
But there is the best scene, and I forget who it is who the woman is that does the acting, But she's one of my, and I love her too. She's one of my favorite actresses, and she does this.
But you don't know her name.
I know, right? It's true. So we have our producers getting the name right now.
I really love this actress. I don't know her name though.
Emma Thompson.
Oh yes.
Okay.
No. Well, she's got a weird. You know her, but you don't know her name.
Right.
I can. Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. In Love Actually, I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. So a hashtag spoiler alert if you want to bypass this, hit 15 seconds forward. I don't know.
But you're ruining it for me.
But I'm ruining it for everyone.
Fine.
But when she finds out that her husband is cheating on her.
Okay.
And she's in the bedroom by herself and she doesn't say a word. And you watch this woman's world falling apart. And it is like some of the best acting I've ever seen.
Damn.
Yeah, she will break your heart.
So maybe not the best thing to watch during these.
But you know what? It makes you feel better because like the whole thing with like Hugh Grant and that other woman.
Okay, so they like break you down to lift you up.
Yes,
they're hazing us. Okay.
Yes. So
Christmas hazing. There we go.
Right. But like, there's that one. There's Surviving Christmas.
What's
the Polar.
that one?
I don't know. I think it's like a Ben Affleck or maybe it's Vince Vaughn or somebody.
Surviving
like,
Christmas?
Oh God, it's like I don't even know who those people are.
It's apparently hilarious.
Oh, isn't that what's his name from The Sopranos? Somebody pulled up a picture of it, so we're trying to figure out what it is. It is the guy from The Sopranos. It's Tony Soprano. So there's that one. Oh, isn't it the one about where? Oh, it is a Ben Affleck movie. You know why? Because I was watching something and it just happened to pop up and I was like, what is this? So Ben Affleck had never had a Christmas with a family.
Wait, this is the plot line.
Yeah, this is the plot line. So he pays this family to be his family and wants to do everything that you do at a Christmas time. Like build a snowman, have a snowball fight.
This is someone's favorite movie.
And this is somebody's
from
favorite
our listeners.
movie.
You know what? We don't judge you, listeners.
No judgment here.
but maybe watch something else.
But it's like 2010, and it has Christina Applegate in it, and like, yeah, and Catherine O'Hara's in it. So Moira.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I love that Catherine O'Hara has been in so many things, but people only know her now as Moira.
Oh, she was in Home
Alone.
In Home
Alone.
Yeah, that's how
she's
I
in all
her.
the Christmas movies now. Because that's on here, Home Alone 1 and 2.
Okay, all right.
Look at her with her like Jersey look with that hair and
there
like
we go.
Yeah,
Catherine O'Hare.
Okay.
Surviving
and I'm
Christmas.
loving Tony Soprano's beard. It's giving me like
I never watched the
bear
Sopranos.
kind of feel to it. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I'm
get
here
it,
for it,
man.
So we also have Home Alone 1 and 2.
Classics. Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which isn't technically a holiday movie; it's a show.
Wait, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a show it's like a 30-minute show. It's a claymation. We were just talking about this.
That's not a movie?
I don't consider it a movie. It's a half-hour show.
Oh, shoot. Well, I call it movies. Did you watch the movie, I think they're just short movies.
Okay. They're Reader Digest versions of movies.
Oh, yeah, that's how I do
it. They're Scrooge, but they didn't specify which Scrooge they were talking about. If it was like the old school black and white, if it's the Bill Murray, if it's like...
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of versions.
There's a lot of versions of that. If it was the one that the Muppets did.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's all these
What was the guy's
ones.
name? Who's the... which one's the Muppet? I know it's the old guy with the gray hair, right? Isn't
Michael Caine?
No,
Scrooge?
In the Muppets. Not the voice, but that's what he looks like. It's the old guy with the hair, right? That's really descriptive.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Isn't it the one... It's the two guys that sit up in the balcony.
No.
Okay.
No. They play a part in that, but it's not...
they weren't the main characters.
I can't even remember what their names are, but I used to know it, but I don't know
Old
it anymore.
people in the...
Old people in the top.
Yeah.
In the seats.
Old people in the top.
So, and then somebody had on here the original Grinch, so the Dr. Seuss version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Somebody wrote Star Wars as their favorite holiday movie. I'm going to put it out there right now. That's not a holiday movie.
No.
Except when they go to Hoth. Like, that's the closest you're going to get to Christmas on it there. I
don't know.
Have you ever watched it?
I've seen the
Do you know which one I'm talking
originals,
about?
and
When I say
then
Hoth?
1, 2, and 3.
Do you know what I mean when I say Hoth? The ice planet?
Which one is in that? Which one is it in?
I don't know.
So I haven't seen. I have not seen. Oh, okay. I haven't seen 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
The new ones. I haven't seen any of the new ones that Disney took over.
So we got 2 votes for The Holiday.
Oh,
with Jack Black and
wait. Oh,
Kate
wait. Was
Winslet.
this a poll or was this just people?
Like how many people they told me? So we got 2 people who said The Holiday.
Okay. What's yours though? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, you know what? I don't even really know if I have one.
You don't?
It's funny because it's like, I guess it would be Love Actually because I love watching that movie.
Yeah.
And I'll watch it again and again.
Yeah.
But then I'll watch all of those movies that came out around that time, like Love Actually, what's the one with Julia Roberts, Notting Hill, all those like
Sure.
4 Weddings and a Funeral. But I think Love Actually, if I had to, it would probably be that one.
Okay.
I can't stand the Home Alones.
I remember the Home Alones growing up, and I was always scared of the burglars.
Andy made me, like, we watched...
And the creepy pigeon girl.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said made me. We watched it on Disney Plus and was not a fan.
Have you never seen it before?
Yes. And I'm like, it's okay. And from what I understand, the pigeon lady in the New York episode, the number 2 with Trump... I have a funny thing about that. The pigeon lady is in Orange is the New Black. That was on Netflix.
Wait, which one is she?
I think she was red. So
wait, the red-haired lady, right?
Yes,
that woman is the one.
The pigeon
from
lady,
Star Trek. She's in Star Trek.
Oh, probably yes.
Jane.
Yeah.
No, Jane
Kate
is her
Mulgrew?
name. Captain Janeway.
Oh, Jane Elway.
No, her name is Kate Mulgrew, but Captain Janeway is who she played in Star Trek. I only know because my dad's a Trekkie.
Okay.
I think. Maybe not.
Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah, come on, Captain Janeway.
So,
she's young.
So I was reading this thing on BuzzFeed about like things you didn't know about movies, and one of the things
I love BuzzFeed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's how I get
Sponsor
my
us. But anytime you wanted to film in Trump Tower or any of Trump's properties, you had to write a scene with him in it. Like he had to be recognized in the movie in a scene. Now, people would do it, but then they would film it and then they would like put it on the cutting room floor.
Oh.
They just wanted to use the space. But like Home Alone 2 actually kept it in the movie.
I don't remember that part of it. Was he in it?
Yeah, because they were staying in that hotel and what is it? Macaulay Culkin's character comes out and asks...
Oh, with like the big bed, right? Wasn't he in like the big bed or something?
But then like he asked Donald Trump something and Donald Trump tells him it's over there or something like that. So,
well, that's about as useful as he's been in the
presidency. Basically. But I just thought that was like an interesting little like tidbit for you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So... Christmas Vacation.
That's mine.
2.
That's mine.
I know because somebody wrote because Joe knows all the words.
Wait, who wrote that? I didn't answer that.
I know one of your friends did. Like a Joe fan.
Okay, if you did that, can you tell me
Heidi.
who you are? Oh, my Aunt Heidi.
Yeah.
Well, because hi, Aunt Heidi. We would watch it, for, I think probably, maybe I was like 5 years old. And so my mom's from Pennsylvania. So we went back, I think I was maybe 5 or 6 or whatever. And we watched Christmas Vacation and we loved this. Like all the kids loved it. All my cousins, we loved it. And it just became a thing where it was like every year I'd watch Christmas Vacation. And I can probably recite the whole movie. She's not wrong. And I just love it. It's just so Chevy Chase. It's like very classic Vacation. Is the series that he would do. Like they have Vegas Vacation, and Christmas Vacation. It's so iconically quotable to me, and I will watch it every year. It'll be randomly on TV during like June, and I'll watch it. But yeah, it's so good. I love that movie so much. Okay, yeah. So that's my favorite Christmas movie.
Somebody wrote Harry Potter again. Not a Christmas movie.
Maybe if you celebrate the religion of Harry Potter.
Right. There's also somebody who voted for the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch.
Okay.
Somebody wrote Die Hard. Which, I mean, it is a Christmas movie now. People are calling it a Christmas movie because it happens at Christmas time.
I've never seen them.
No.
Is that the one where it's a good day to die hard? No.
Yes. So, Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm like, so.
How do you feel about Nightmare on Christmas? Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's
Todd.
okay.
No, what's his name? Not Todd.
It's
Tim Burton. Thank you.
Tim Burton.
Todd Barstow.
So now I get why people would like this because it's mixing two really popular holidays. It's Halloween and Christmas. And it's a really cool, interesting take on Christmas. I'm just not a fan.
I am also not a fan.
But I was like, oh, they were saying, there's another thing I saw in the BuzzFeed article about, that in the movie, the slot machines are literally one-armed bandits. I guess there's a scene in there with like a casino or some slot machine or something, but they're literally one-armed bandits.
Okay.
Like that's the whole, I don't know. I don't know why that was
I'm not a big, I don't know. I think for me, it's a big cult classic.
Right.
And people love it.
And the songs are actually, some of the songs are pretty good. Okay.
Yeah. It's, again, I'm not like dissing it or whatever. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
And people that love it, I'm happy for you. I love how they changed Disneyland's night. They do the Nightmare Before Christmas ride at the Haunted Mansion. Oh. And I'm all about a BOGO, so I love when you can get 2 rides for the price of 1.
Okay. And then Elf.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But like, I'm surprised nobody voted for Christmas Story. But I'm also like, okay, TBS needs to get off this, like, we're going to play Christmas Story 24 hours.
The whole day. I know. It's, okay, I like A Christmas Story, but I think that the older I get, it's just, I don't know, like, it's similar to you in the claymation movies, I have to be in the right mood to watch it, because I'm like, oh, it also seems to be, it goes on forever.
Right. Well, did you watch the special where it was the live musical version of Christmas Story? And it was written by the same guys who wrote Dear Evan Hansen and
when was this? Last year?
And The Greatest Showman. Yes, it was last year. And this is where we got or 2 years ago. This is where we got the song You'll Shoot Your Eye Out that we did last year during Jingle.
For that was chorus. Just my oh my god, it was
Maya Rudolph was in there.
Wow.
And it was on Broadway.
Well,
and
that's
everything.
A decision.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she's back on SNL.
Not a fan of it.
Not received well.
I was like, you guys have such great ideas and this is what you came up with? Okay. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I thought that was weird that nobody put that on there, but also because like it gets played out during the Christmas season.
Yeah, I also really like The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah.
Okay, so that was going to be on my other.
Okay.
So non-holiday movies.
But that is a holiday movie, right?
No, it's technically not.
Okay, but
it's set in winter.
I think I associate anything snow with Christmas. Right. So there we go.
So, but I love that movie too.
Oh, me too.
And I made Andy watch it.
It's so good. It's so cheesy. It has what's the rapper or no?
Common.
No,
LL Cool J. I'm sorry, LL Cool J.
But okay.
Oh, that's so racist of me. I'm so sorry.
I think I saw Common in college.
But yeah, LL Cool J and Queen Latifah.
It's so good though.
And Gerard Depardieu.
Oh, it's shibba.
Yes.
Oui. But I love it just because it's so cheesy.
It really is.
But it's a good message, right? Because she thinks she's dying.
Right.
And she's gonna go and do this extravagant trip, and then they treat her like crap.
Right.
And then they realize, oh, she's actually dying. Oh gosh, what's her name in the movie?
I don't know.
What's her character's name?
I don't know.
Oh gosh. I can't read that. Georgia. It's like I can't read that far, but I always feel it's a good movie. I love Last Holiday.
I love that movie. Yeah. It's like
me too.
Good.
Yeah.
And I was looking for it and I was like, a lot of the Queen Latifah movies, you have to pay for to rent them on any streaming network.
Well, she's got to get her money somehow.
I know. But like when I saw it was for free, I was like, yes, we are watching this, Andy.
It's good. I love it. Anytime it's on TV and I may not have anything to do, I'll watch it. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy. Life's good.
It's just so good.
It is good. And you have the weird like maid with the weird accent with like the braids on her hair. And it's just like, oh, you have your letter for the person, Georgia. And it's like, okay, whatever. But I love her.
Yeah. So that was a good movie. And then we put Love Actually as a non-holiday movie. A Room with a View.
I don't know what that is.
That's a Hitchcock movie.
Okay.
No, it's not a Hitchcock movie. Sorry, it is not a Hitchcock movie.
We're finding out.
See, this is why we get fact checked on our podcast in real time, people. It's A Room with a View, and Lucy meets George in a Florence pension, and the two share a brief romance before Lucy returns home, where she becomes engaged to Cecil. However, it isn't long before George unexpectedly enters her life again.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that give me some drama here with this synopsis. Come through, synopsis.
Thanks, IMDb. You can sponsor us.
So there's that one from 1985. Oh, with Maggie Smith. Okay, and Helena Bonham Carter. Helena. And Judy Dench. It has like all the women. Okay. I might have to watch this. And Daniel Day-Lewis. I love him. And Rupert Graves. Okay. Oh, I love his name. Freddie Honeychurch.
That's the only church I go
to. Is Pooh there?
Maybe not that
kind. So, somebody wrote Jaws.
Okay.
Sound of Music.
Now,
yes.
Yeah.
Come on. Everybody watches The Sound of Music at Christmas time.
Yep.
That is a given.
I think that's also my Aunt Heidi.
Yeah, probably.
Because they watch that movie.
But I will watch that movie.
Quote that. It's a beautiful movie.
I will watch it to a certain point and then I'm done. It's like Rocky Horror Picture Show. I can watch it to a certain point and then I'm done.
Yep, I hear you.
And it's basically right after
she does the aerial spinning.
No. When they,
right after the intro. I watch The Sound of Music, and after Julie Andrews does The Hills Are Alive with The Sound of Music, then I'm done with the movie. So the first 8 minutes, yes.
Mine is right when they're at the talent show, and they perform right before the Nazis come to get them.
I don't remember it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
When they're climbing the mountains, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this.
We're climb every mountain? Okay. Yeah.
But I will say, I do love that movie, and I love watching it.
Yeah.
Because
it's also
some of the songs go on for a while, though.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, are we jamming with Grateful Dead right now?
Yeah.
Why is this going on for 17 minutes?
Yeah.
A Doe with Deer does not need to go on for 17 minutes.
Extended version.
It's not even a dance remix. Okay. A friend of ours who actually just moved back from jolly old England hates the movie with a passion.
Oh wow!
And we pick on him all the time.
Does he hate Happiness too?
I know, and I'm like, you're gay. It's required for us to like that movie. You won't get your card.
It's like a history thing. Wait, why is that Carrie Underwood?
It is Carrie Underwood because she did the live version on TV.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we're getting a lot of no's in the studio / living room.
I love Carrie Underwood, and if you haven't heard her Christmas album yet, you probably should.
She did a new one.
Yeah, and I love it. It's called The Gift, and I like it, and I especially love Hallelujah. It's not Hallelujah that, it's a different one with John Legend, and it's really good. And we'll get to songs and stuff too soon. But I love her new album.
Okay.
So, somebody also wrote, Star Wars is a non-holiday movie, of course. And then, somebody wrote the Bourne series.
I also love the movie Shooter.
It was Joe.
Yeah. I forgot which ones I answered, but I was like, oh, yay, a poll. But I love the movie Shooter, and that comes out a lot of times around Christmas time. Shooter with, don't know who it is. It's my favorite actor. Just like you and your
Marky
favorite.
Mark, like Mark Wahlberg.
Is it?
Wahlberg?
I was like...
Because that sounds like a porn.
Shooter? Oh, it is. No, it's about this guy that gets
Shooter,
framed.
I barely know her.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's a very much of an action movie. Yeah. Okay,
so now that we've done movies, do you have a favorite holiday song?
Yes.
What is it?
The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like classic.
Because the minute that violin, whatever the instrument is, that it hits the first couple notes, I feel I just feel cozy. Okay. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I'm being embraced by a cozy environment, and I'm around everyone that a loving. It's just a happy, very good, positive sort of thing, and I'm just And then he starts, and then it's just okay.
Oh
yeah,
everything's gonna be okay with the world.
Yeah,
I mean Andy loves listening to like the older standards, like the Carpenters, Nat King Cole.
They do a good "Merry Christmas, Darling." Or
Merry
Christmas, Baby.
Yes. No, Merry Christmas, Darling.
Yeah, her voice is angelic. Like, that's a good one. That's the only one I know from her, though.
See, for me, I like a mixture of stuff. So when I listen to it, I listen to that, and then I listen to new music. So it's like got a pop feel to it.
What's a new song? What new songs do you like?
I am really into like Christmas trap music right now.
Oh my god! What? What does that even mean?
It's trap music, but it's
like
Christmas.
Rap, like
trap, like it's slowed down, like bass and everything, and it has like a really cool just groove cut to it, and I like that.
Hey,
Don't judge me.
No. I've heard trap music as a
genre
term or whatever, but I've never actually listened to it.
Yeah, there's Christmas stuff.
You're gonna have to give me like a list.
Yes, and then and I'm working on a TU Gays pod playlist for Christmas, so it should be out by the time this one comes out.
Work it.
So, but it also had like I also listen to dance music a lot, and I found like a lot of Christmas dance music too.
Hey,
and some hip hop like stuff, like Kanye has a Christmas song.
Destiny's Child has the like on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever that one is.
But my favorite is actually Hallelujah by Pentatonix, like their version of Hallelujah. It just always that is like the pinnacle for them. Like, that is, you guys shot your load on that.
Shooter.
Song.
There you go. Available around Christmas.
So what traditions do you have with your family for Christmas?
So many.
Okay.
Not so many, but
and how many do you have, and how many of those did you take with you now as an adult living on your own?
I have none of them because I've never been home. Away from home for Christmas. Okay. Yeah. So for us, it's Christmas Day is the big show. And when we're in California, well, because like Christmas Eve is big for some people, right? And then Christmas Day. So my dad's family, my whole entire life, we grew up obviously in California, and so my dad's family is from the Bay Area, Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area. So it was always go to Grandpa's house, go to Grandma and Grandpa's house, and then it would be like 50 people there. So that's the actual Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, my great aunt Sandy usually comes over, and then we have lasagna for dinner, and then just kind of hang out, maybe watch Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation, and then, go to bed or whatever. And then Christmas morning, we open all the gifts, and then do breakfast. And then breakfast is pancakes with eggs and then sausage. But what we do is we make snowman. Yep, snowman. I'm like, sausage. There we go. That's the word. I'm looking at Paul and I'm like, snowman. Nope, I'm trying to say sausage. But my mom once, when I think I was like 4 or 5, she decided to make little, different sized pancakes, and we made them into snowmen.
Oh, okay.
And it's lasted for 30 years now, where we make snowman pancakes every Christmas morning.
Aww.
And it's cute because now my nephew is probably old enough to actually make them.
Do you chocolate chips for the buttons?
Yep, and then the eyes. Aww. And then the eggs are the snow, and then the arms are the sausage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the traditions. And then on Christmas Day, after we do all the gifts and everything, my aunt goes home. We get ready and we take the trip into the city. We're going into the city, the big city.
Not doing that this year.
No. Kind of okay with it because it's a lot of driving. And also, it's like a 9-hour day, and it's a lot of socializing.
Like, when do you get to poop?
You do that before.
Oh, God.
But also, there's only 2 bathrooms in my grandpa's house, so good luck. This is your last chance to evacuate. So to save yourself from a clogged toilet.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something that Andy hates that I do. Because do you ever watch The Goldbergs?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so the mom is always like, because she babies her kids and stuff like that. So she does this thing where she takes it and makes a hole, like connects her fingers and her thumb on one hand, takes her hand and makes like almost like a teepee. Or like a duck's face.
Okay.
And she puts that part in the hole and goes, "Do you need to make?"
Oh no!
Andy hates when I do that.
Do you, like, as like a hey, like from across the room, like
exactly.
Do you like sign language?
Or she'll do it in the show and she'll be like, "Baby, have you made today? Do you need to make? And so I'll do that just randomly out of the blue with him, just like, because I know how much he hates it. And he's like, stop it.
I need to watch that. My mom and my whole family watches the Goldbergs, and I haven't seen an episode at all.
It's hilarious. So anyway.
Yeah, so those are my traditions. Pretty long days for Christmas.
Okay.
It's a long, long day. And then by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. Lots of eating, right? There's like 7 courses for dinner and everything.
Yeah.
And then we do like a Secret Santa gift exchange. And then we have to hop on the couch, all the people, to take a picture. And we have to line up how we've been lining up on the couch for the past like 57 years. And then it's the night. And by this time, I'm just like, I love my family, but go away. Like, and then we haven't even had dessert. So the bread pudding that I was talking to you about, that's like 17 hours later. We basically are at New Year's by the time we have the bread pudding on Christmas Day. It takes so long. It's a long ass day. But then me and my cousin Renee will make the sauce while everyone's doing their like gifts or whatever. And then that's that. And we have tiramisu and bread pudding for dessert. And Christmas cookies. Oh, so good. What about you?
When I was a kid, we would always just like open your presents in the morning, and then my mom usually cooks the rest of the day. So and that kind of is how it turned out with me and Andy, is we will do Christmas gifts with each other and then with the kids later on. And then usually what we would do is we would host like a orphans kind of Christmas kind of thing. So like cute. You can come and go if you want. Sometimes we would have lavish dinners where it would be like, there's a menu and, you know, this is what you're going to get. And so we try to make it fancy and fun for everybody and stuff like that. So I'm kind of sad that we can't do that this year, you know, because I know there's a lot of people who aren't going to be with their families and stuff like that, but we'll still do something, you know, fun. But, you know, that's just.
At least you have each other, because let's be real, your gift to each other is yourselves.
Exactly.
Put a bow on it.
All right. So what about, you have a large family, right?
Extended.
Okay. So do you guys do like a white elephant or like a Secret Santa thing?
So we do a Secret Santa kind of, but then it's not secret, but then it's like kind of secret. So it's basically a gift exchange where on Thanksgiving we pull a name from a hat. Okay. And then that's who you get for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And then we go around and it's like, okay, well, we'll start with Joe. And then Joe is me. I'll open up the gift.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yes, Joe. I'll open my gift and then it'll be like, oh, who had Joe as the Secret Santa? And then that person will then open up the gift next. And so then it's like all eyes on the person that's opening up the gift. So it takes a long time.
See, that's why I don't like White Elephant either, because it takes forever.
Yeah.
Depending on how many people you have.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the steals, right?
Goes on forever.
It's like a game of Monopoly.
Right. But I will say, because we went to our friends Arun and Zach. I don't know if it was last year or if it was the year
went
before.
with you.
Oh, you're right. You did.
Last year.
Okay, last year. Okay. So, and we came away.
But I left before the White Elephant.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So we gave away this spotted dick.
It's an English thing.
Dessert. Yeah. So
spotted dick.
But it had been in our cabinet for a while.
Oh, was it like
we got it as a white elephant gift?
Stop it. So you gave someone some
expired dick.
And there's the title of our show.
Expired dick.
Maybe not. We've got some more fun.
Well,
here.
we could use expired spotted dick, and then we could get past the censors, because that's an actual thing. Expired spotted
I'm sure
dick.
we said something funny in the last hour that we can pull from.
but I'm like, when somebody got that, we're like, oh God.
Well, because they didn't know who it was from, right?
Right.
Oh, you were doing the make symbol to each other. You're like, oh, they're gonna make.
I gotta make so we can get out of
whoever
here.
Whoever eats this is gonna make. Put the duck in the teepee, and then you're good.
Oh, that's hilarious! And we put it in a nice bag, though, so it was
of course you have
so somebody would grab it. But
like, wow, oh my gosh, what the hell is this? I think that they're fun ideas, but no, it's too much time.
Yeah, exactly.
Who got that time?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Come on, sweet brown.
And speaking about time, it's about time for us to wrap
up. Just like a present. We're wrapping up just like a present.
And this episode is a gift for all of you listeners.
I was going to say something like that. From our hearts to yours.
But do you have anything you want to say to our listeners and stuff out there?
I would say mostly thank you for tuning in and then also supporting us, and also wishing you all, whatever you celebrate, a happy time. Like Paul said, it is a tough time right now with COVID and everything, but find a way to find some joy this holiday season. Maybe buy yourself something, if you're into gift giving or whatever, but yeah, be cheery and joyful. And then, I don't know, New Year's is around the corner. So hopefully we have a New Horizons coming soon.
Yeah. Like I said in the beginning, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, joyous Kwanzaa, blessed solstice. Whatever you celebrate, I want to make sure that you have the best that you possibly can in the situation that we're in. I also want to make sure that you guys not only care for each other, but care for yourself. So check in with yourself every once in a while too. It's all about the season of giving. So anytime you can help someone, it's just going to make you feel better about yourself. But we love you all, no matter where in the world you are and however you're listening to us. And we appreciate everything that you've done. And we will talk to you guys in the new year.
Yeah. We'll see them in 2021. Well, not see. Whatever it is.
Yeah, but you'll hear us.
Well, yeah.
You'll hear from us.
Oh, yeah. Don't call us. No, wait. We won't call you. What is it? Don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah.
Right?
Or I'll have my people call you.
Yes. Yeah. We'll have our people call you. Our streamer people.
Our people will get in touch with your people.
Yes.
All right, guys. Happy holidays. Bye.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.